Unit 8.
So, welcome to the show. With me today is Jeremy Allen, the writer of a new book, Food for Thought, which has just been published.
Hi.
Jeremy, can you tell the listeners about why you wrote this book?
Sure. Well, I wanted to write about healthy food for children. And then, as I was writing, the idea of brain food started to become the focus. By that, I mean snacks or meals that will enhance your growing child's mental capacity. As parents, I think we have a moral obligation to give our kids the best possible start in life by steering them away from takeaways and food which gives them instant satisfaction. Our bodies are basically better off without them, as they do more harm than good in the long run.
I see. Is this something you want to see at home or school, or both?
Well, ideally both. I mean, the main message is to prevent children from being fed the wrong things from a young age, because it's a hard habit to break once they've grown up. Kids eat too much sugar these days and consequently experience problems with their health, mood swings, and tooth decay. I'm not saying all sugar products should be banned altogether. Rather, I hope to be able to increase the intake of food that actually does young people good. Fruit, salmon, vegetables, eggs and yogurts, to name but a few.
Easier said than done. I mean, I have a 4-year-old son who objects to being fed anything green.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mealtimes can be agonizing. Let's face it. You can tell your kids about how vegetables are good for them and will make them grow until you're blue in the face, and it won't make any difference. I guess the thing is to try to disguise the vegetables in tomato sauce or something like that. My daughter was the same. I used to chop them up really finely for her, and that seemed to do the trick. You can also use them in a soup or blend them. Vegetables are known to provide essential minerals and vitamins. They help your immune system, not to mention keeping brain cells strong.
What about eggs then, and dairy products?
Well, you can get away with giving most kids eggs in some form or other because they are so versatile. You can boil them, scramble them, make an omelette and so on. Generally, they give the body protein. More than that, though, the yolk is critical for brain development. Yogurts and milk are packed with carbohydrates and protein and are said to give the brain a vital source of energy.
So, are menus in schools changing?
Well, these things don't happen overnight, but some steps have been taken. The way to sell it to schools is by illustrating the advantages through the benefits to students' behaviour. Generally, students who follow a balanced diet tend to be calmer and have a longer concentration span. In the majority of cases, this results in better grades and students who are more likely to reach their full potential.
Well, I don't see how any parents and teachers would be able to argue with that.
I think that in the face of these types of dilemmas, the best thing to do is to lead by example. In actual fact, most adults also have a sweet tooth, though.